they went inside and then the spider crawled up the house. And then
Playful learning to me is seeing the joy on the children's face when they're learning something new. So seeing them smile, seeing them be able to use it in context when they're playing because they've learned it through play from us. When I see them giggling and laughing, but still doing what I've asked them to do, I say, yeah, that's it, that's great.
and also go back.
Storyland is oral storytelling. My students are learning the basics of writing, but they're learning it orally, which is where they need to learn it in kindergarten. And they need to learn the oral part of it before they can move into the written part as they get older.
Once upon a time, tell me about your beautiful house here.
One day a spider.
I cover each table with a tablecloth and it becomes that land. So, the land of fall, the land of water, the land of snow. So all of those different lands. I change them up so that they're not always the same. What we play with is nature-based. I had acorns, I have pine cones, I have shells, I have pieces of wood. I do have animals out so that they can add those in. I put out the baskets with all the nature items in it. And then they come in very quietly and they gather the items that they want to play with and they bring it to their land of choice. And then they create whatever they're making, the house, the trees, whatever it is. And they start telling their story to them, to themselves or sometimes with a partner.
I think this is actually real. This is real. So tap down.
And then I circulate and I walk around and I make sure that I touch in with every child at least once.
And then they swim away and then they jump back
So
up.
then as they play Storyland, I'll go around and I'll say, okay, what's the setting of your story? And then they orally tell me what the setting is.
And this is the water where he swims.
If we're working on characters, I'll say, okay, who are the characters in your story?
There was
Birds flying and had this little banana. Oh my goodness.
There was birds flying, and then their friends were butterflies.
I'm eating some leaves.
Right now I'm trying to work on more of a beginning, middle, and end.
Maybe when they all flew away.
The baby flew away
And so when they get to grade 1, if they can orally tell the story, they can hopefully start to put something down on paper.
Oh, you fixed it.
It's magical to them and they love it. So that's a good way for them to start their writing.
and makes good never get his chocolate peanut butter.
Oh, look! I think someone's at the door.
That's a bear. Hello.